Ice, I don't know if you watch anime, bro, or if you see.
Yeah, that's the Demon Slayer one.
Stupid.
I only watch hentai.
She looking kind of thick in this skin.
Bro, that's what I was saying. Wait, we gotta
It's
check
the
the
one.
Watson. Bro, we need the spin. What's happening here?
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, hold up. Let me get something,
Hey everyone, Thordan Smash here. I'm going to an ugly Christmas sweater party tonight, so I kind of had to pull this out and rock it. But anyways, today we're going to be talking about, well, Christmas time stuff. Most notably the Winter Express and how it didn't come this year, and the reason why it didn't come, and what Respawn's kind of plan is going forward with future content, recycled LTMs, and what they have actually done this year, and what they're going to be doing different next year, because they kind of actually give us a little bit of information. We're going to do all that. We're also going to go ahead and give out one of the Loba Prestige skins while it's still available in the store. All you got to do is like, comment, subscribe, and a winner will be announced in tomorrow's video. But without further ado, let's jump into today's topic. So it should come as no surprise to most of you, but the Uprising Collection event hasn't really been a hit with the player base. Not a lot of people are fans of the new Rev Army LTM. It's odd enough that they're only bringing it back for select times, which seem to actually be just the weekends. In retrospect, a pretty well-known YouTuber actually said this mode is so poorly done, it's an awesome idea but missed the mark hard, and I think he's actually pretty accurate with this. And I don't think Respawn actually did that much work when actually building the mode, because as the event is going live every week, they're actually making tweaks to it with adjustments. Hypermiss actually let us know that they changed the maximum spawn distance of Shadow Army, which has been decreased. The Shadow Army respawn cooldown increased from 6 seconds to 7 seconds. Some geo fixes for Olympus, a max cooldown for Red Eye Rev, and gold and purple fully kitted weapon spawns rate were tweaked as well, which is just a little odd because most of these things are planned out about 9 months to a year before they actually come to the game. So to tweak it during the weeks that it's happening is just kind of a weird adjustment. And I think the biggest missed opportunity was the fact that we just didn't get Winter Express again this year. And I know a lot of people are like, what? Everyone always complains when Winter Express comes back. That's actually not true. See, I like the Winter Express game mode and I think it's very fun, and it should have at least come in the mixtape mode, have our first ever mixtape LTM. The problem I think people had with the Winter Express mode was the fact that it yearly released every single Christmas time, but they never fixed the bugs, such as the one you're seeing on screen right now, where Loba could actually get into this little crate in the center and she could just cheese a win. The game mode itself, having the train return, is actually a ton of fun and a good amount of nostalgia. It's just very easy to say that Apex Legends and Respawn don't give a crap when they don't fix a bug that everyone knows about within the span of an entire year. Personally, it doesn't really feel like Christmas time without this mode. And I understand that this season they decided to do the Rev Army to make it tie up with the lore, and they actually went ahead and took some elements and ideas from the Shadowfall mode, but it kind of brings me to my point of I wish Respawn sometimes would just give the player base what we want. There are posts going back 2 years of people begging for Shadowfall to just come back. It's funny enough, this post actually says easily my second favorite LTM we've had to date, the first being Winter Express, and feel bad for everyone who misses it. There are some vast differences between Rev Army and Shadowfall. And Shadowfall, in my opinion, was just a better version of what we have right now that was obviously a lot more tested. Josh Medina actually gave us some information on why the train didn't return this year, and he actually went ahead and let us know that there's a lot of technical baggage that the train carries, such as how Catalyst and Conduit would play together, which is 100% true, and I understand his point. It's completely valid. But look at the legend pool right now. We've got a ton of legends. There are a total of 25 you're seeing on the screen. If we have to build LTMs based off of what legend can be cheesed or not, we're gonna have a huge issue. Hell, even in Battle Royale, Seer is no longer useful and has less than a % pick rate, but we're not gonna change Battle Royale or take it out of the game because Seer just isn't useful in it. What you need to do is just realize that there are gonna be certain LTMs where you just don't have a character be in it, which is totally fine. For instance, they brought the Post Malone 3 Strikes event back on December 8th, actually during this event, which once again, I think that at this point, just have 3 strikes in, but it is evident that Lifeline and Newcastle are incredibly overpowered with the way that the current LCM works. So if it ever does come back in a permanent rotation, either take Lifeline and Newcastle out of the pickable players or change how some of the respawn mechanics work. But just not to give us a mode because you're worried about how one of 25 legends might be used, well, that's up to you as developers to make sure that it can't be abused that way, because I don't think they're gonna stop anytime soon on the legend release. And it doesn't seem like this seems to be a problem though when it comes to adding other things into the game. For instance, Valkyrie's entire ultimate ability has been reduced to an evac tower. Coincidentally, it seemed to happen right after she got her heirloom. And we did get a lot of new stuff this year. We've got 2 new legends with Ballistic and Conduit. We got a weapon rework with the Charge Rifle and Revenant being reworked as a legend. New gameplay items. We didn't get a new map. We got 6 new LTMs. A lot of them were not very memorable, if I'm being honest. But we did get the addition of the mixtape mode. But something that I think that Respawn and Apex Legends needs to look forward to and do something in 2024 is what Fortnite did, where they brought back OG Fortnite. Bring back an LTM with the original Kings Canyon map with 8 legends, have that run through, and then go ahead and go through the list of every LTM they've ever created for the game and have an entire season where each week we play one of the old LTMs. That would be absolutely fantastic and a great way to compete. And it means that we could possibly see solos at some point. And that goes back to the point of why don't they ever listen to what the community wants? People have been asking for solos forever. Why they can't bring it back for one LTM instead of this stupid Rev Army thing? I don't know. I'm going on a rant now, but those are my thoughts. Let me know down below, how have you guys been liking the LTMs we've been getting? And would you like to see a return to form about what we got in the early days of Apex Legends with Respawn? Also, don't forget to check out this channel right here about the finals, where I'm doing a couple of videos there breaking down news and other information on the game. If you're interested in the finals at all, I highly recommend it. And until next time, Legends, keep slaying in the Outlands. I'll see you out there.